Thank you to the distinguished ranking member. Now I will yield to the ranking member of the full Appropriations Committee, Ms. DeLauro, for her opening remarks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman, and I want to thank both you and Ranking Member Frankel for your leadership on this subcommittee. And I'm really so very grateful to have the opportunity to raise awareness for the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief, PEPFAR. I thank the Chairman for calling this hearing and for your support of this program. I want to say a thank you to our witnesses here this morning. Thank you for your testimony, but more importantly, I want to say thank you for your expertise, for your dedication, for your commitment to looking at trying to end the scourge of HIV and of moving over the years to address the issue that has rented so many people asunder. And we can't put a high enough premium on the issue of saving lives. So thank you so much. You've built up this program, Dr. Dybel, Ms. Connor, and we're so grateful to you. Over 2 decades, it's been said, but it bears repeating. PEPFAR has saved 26 million lives around the world. Think about it. 26 million is roughly the population of the chairman's home state of Florida. The 26 million people saved by PEPFAR are mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, teachers, nurses, farmers. And instead of facing death and despair, they are raising families, they're building their communities, and helping their home countries grow and to be able to develop. HIV/AIDS is not the death sentence it was just decades ago, and HIV prevention efforts are effective. Do not take it from me. The State Department's website says, and I quote, PEPFAR's life-saving work is enabled through the U.S. government's unwavering commitment to the program and the American people's compassion and generosity. As PEPFAR ensures every U.S. taxpayer dollar is optimally focused for impact, end quote. It was PEPFAR's platform that was utilized to help countries respond to COVID, and which is being used today to fight tuberculosis and more. Through Democratic and Republican administrations and Democratic and Republican Congresses, PEPFAR has held widespread bipartisan support. But PEPFAR is in dire straits. In working to abolish foreign assistance, Elon Musk and President Trump froze funding for PEPFAR, halting testing and treatment for HIV/AIDS patients around the world. And after funding abruptly stopped, the State Department determined that portions of the PEPFAR program met the criteria for, quote, life-saving and could be restarted. But PEPFAR is not fully functioning. Funding is not flowing. Medicine is not being distributed to those who need it. Among many short-sighted and ill-informed actions, this funding freeze was made under the guise of eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse. I'm all for finding and eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse, something Inspectors General Richardson and Martin at State and USAID respectively were tasked with doing before they were illegally purged in the dead of night. But millions of lives are not a waste. In fact, Musk and President Trump have created even more waste and made government less efficient. While portions of the PEPFAR program were allowed to continue, the key implementing partner agencies, USAID and CDC, are being destroyed, obstructing the path for resources to reach recipients. Public health abroad affects public health at home. Economic stagnation abroad affects our economy here in the United States, and when people are needlessly getting sick and dying overseas, it means weaker partners, diplomatically, militarily, and economically for Americans. For 20 years, we have invested in this program that saves lives, but that also strengthens our diplomatic relationships. But overnight, this administration has allowed decades of work to backslide and undermined our nation's greatest public health diplomacy effort. This does not put America first. When we retreat from the world diplomatically and through our assistance to vulnerable people, America will be alone. We will be without allies in a less stable world without the support of the international community. And you know who will come out ahead? China, Russia, Iran. This chaos does not make America stronger, safer, or more prosperous. This administration is putting billionaire profits and our adversaries first. Americans and sick and vulnerable people around the world will be much worse off for it. This subcommittee, the full Appropriations Committee, and the Congress must commit to reasserting its power of the purse. Article 1 of the Constitution plainly states that government spending must and can be only a consequence of appropriations in law. We are not writing directives here, we are writing laws. I am hopeful that we will come together and fully fund PEPFAR and its implementing partners. We cannot let the fate of PEPFAR or any other critical program funded through acts of Congress rest on the whims of Elon Musk and Russ Vought. They must follow the law. Thank you, and I yield back.